morning, guys. It is a fantastic day. We're up on a cruise on Mount Lemon. Full squad. It could not be any better of a day to do this. It's like perfect weather. The views are insane. Fantastic morning. So we've seen it a couple times on the channel, and I haven't really talked about it much, but this is my M340. It's basically a four-door Super. It's got the B58 and the ZF Trans. I just haven't talked about it much because I've been so focused on the STI and doing other content like that. I've had it for a little while. It's time to put some work into this thing. I have some cool plans, nothing too crazy. The ideal daily driver that's fast too. So it's in Portimao blue with the, I don't know what color the interior is. But yeah, I'm really excited to put some content on it. It needs an exhaust. Like when we were coming up here, I can't even hear what gear I'm in because the exhaust is so quiet. It sounds like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. So, but we'll fix that soon. It's not an M car, but it's one of the closest things you can get to an M car in my mind. So, I think Supra's about to leave. Bro, is that a Supra, bro?
It's a Supra.
Bro, does it spit flames, bro?
Do you want to see a shoe flame?
Just melt the S2000 bumper right off. Hey, bro, what do you do for a living, bro?
I invest in tires primarily.
Okay.
In tire companies, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's kind of going downhill because I only invest in Linglong. I don't know if you heard of it, but
No.
It's a really underrated company. You should get some for your car though.
Oh yeah, Linglongs?
Yeah. They're probably better than what you have right now.
Probably they're better than
a little
Pirellis.
better. Yeah, a little better.
What are they, like $50 a set?
Yeah, like $20.
Supra crashes into S2000. See ya. It don't get much better than that. I don't know what's up here. They say there's a restaurant, and the BMW's freaking out. It doesn't like me. Bro, that is the most obnoxious thing ever.
So there's
We're gonna go eat real quick, and then we'll probably head back down the mountain. I might strap the Insta360 to the back and try to get some footage, but the problem is like through the curves, it like swings back and forth. So I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, we're gonna try out this little cabin, restaurant, breakfast place real quick, and then get on the road. And I can't think of a better way to introduce a car than with its first mod. There's some things that bother me about this car, little things, but one of the biggest things that bothers me is how bland the rear end of this car is. I wish that, at least from the factory, we got something other than this little lip here, but that's all that we get. So I say that today we fix that. It's a relatively simple mod. It's just a carbon fiber rear deck lip for the trunk. It's super easy install. All we got to do is heat up the adhesive onto this piece and run some fishing line under it to remove the adhesive. And it should come off relatively easy. But I'm definitely going to take my time because I don't want to pull up any of this paint. That would be a really bad day. So we're going to take our time with this one and do it right. This piece is from a company called Souvenir. They make carbon fiber aero pieces, aftermarket body pieces, front lips, rear diffusers, side skirts, you name it. I've seen a couple of their products on some of the guys down at the Detail Lounge's cars, and I really enjoy the quality. I'm super excited to install their parts on the M340. So this piece actually will work with both the G80 and the G20 body styles as they share the same trunk. First things first, I'm going to mask all this off, add a little bit of a protective layer to the surrounding paint of the piece. That way we don't scratch it up or damage it. Okay, so now that I got it all taped up, I'm gonna get out the heat gun and we're gonna just kind of do some passes very slowly with the heat gun, making sure to take our time not to heat up too quickly because you can actually bubble the paint and then the paint will come off. While I don't necessarily care a whole lot about this piece, I do care a lot about the trunk and the paint underneath this tape. So the last thing I wanna do is bubble it and make it look ugly. So we're gonna take our time on the lowest setting of the heat gun possible. Those things get a lot harder than you think. So let's get to it. We get it off. Now that this is off, let's get the rest of this adhesive off. So the tool I have for that is this eraser wheel. We're only doing it the one time, but I want to make sure I do this right, so I bought it. So this goes in the drill, and then you basically use it to rub off this adhesive. It's supposed to be really efficient at it and not tear off any paint. I'm actually so stoked with the way this turned out. It looks so good. I really like how it just barely sits on the back and it just sticks out from the top. It looks so good. It makes the back end of this car look so much better. I did plan for another mod today. Unfortunately, they don't work with the car. These are a set of wheels from the 2021 G80 M3. They're 19 by 275 in the front and they are 20 by 285 in the back, so they are really big tires. I didn't know this, but apparently the G80s have a wider fender than the G20. So I put them on, and even without spacers, they poke probably 3/4 of an inch to an inch from the fender, and it just looks super goofy. So it's definitely a bummer that I can't use them. We'll figure out a wheel situation in the future. I did end up putting spacers on the car, which I really think helped a lot. I did a 15 mil in the back and a 13 mil in the front. The fitment is so much better. They're almost perfectly in line with the fender. I'm gonna link the rear deck lid spoiler from Subnear in the description below. This one is the High Pro model. I'm super happy with the way it came out. I know it's been a while since we've talked about the STI, and quite honestly, I just haven't really been doing much with it. I'd originally planned on selling it, but for what I was gonna get out of it and how much I put into it, it just wasn't worth it to sell. So gotta find a better solution for the STI. I think that's gonna wrap it up. Like I said, we got way more stuff coming for the M340, so I hope you'll stay tuned.